to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for December the 10th through the December the 16th. We're getting very close, darling. Excuse me. And thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you. These are general readings, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, please click on this link here, which will take you to my website, and you can take a look at the kind of readings that I offer. I am also on Patreon, and that's a lovely way to support me for as little as $1 or one-time donation, or $1 a month, or, you know, and if you can't, that's fine. Check it out anyway. And that link is here also. Now, the aspects we'll be talking about really is Mercury is moving into Sagittarius. Now, it's just gone direct and it's going into Sagittarius. And the sun in Sagittarius sextiles the moon on the same day. And it's a beautiful, harmonious relationship. So I'll go into more details on your horoscopes, and without further ado, let's go to them, shall we? Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for December the 10th through December the 16th. And this is your intention. This is for Aries. Aries for December the 10th through December the 16th. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Aries for December the 10th through December the 16th? Thank you. So Aries, darling, I am recording these in the order in which was the most viewed videos, and you're right up there, darling. You're second. Thank you so much. Listen, you're always in the top anyway. So what's going on for you in your horoscope? The moon is in Aquarius, in your house of community, and it's giving you the urge to socialize, to get out, to make connections with groups or associations. And it's in a lovely relationship with the sun in your house of transformation. You may connect with a group, a spiritual group even. You could even go on a spiritual retreat or plan a spiritual retreat. Or I feel that you may have already taken up a spiritual practice, or you might just do that shortly, this week actually. Now Mercury is moving into Sagittarius in your house of transformation also. You know, look, this tells me that things are really changing for you. I mean, at a cellular level. Oh! Darling, and the cards are jumping out. I'm only going to take one of those, or oh, that's funny because that was one that stuck out at me when I was shuffling earlier. Okay. Now, so I feel that you're really changing. I feel that some of you are on a very profound spiritual path, and some of you may have had a spiritual awakening as such, and this is a wonderful thing, because you've had such a hard time, Aries, and I'm so glad that you're coming out of it and you're channeling that energy that you have endured, let's say, for the last few years, and you're channeling I can't even say it. Channeling it now. I'm going to take that one out and that one. Oh, and that one. You are channeling it in a very positive spiritual way. So things have, it's almost, okay, so it's like you've matured. There's a maturity about you that people are starting to notice, Aries. There's something that's kind of hit you in a way that's really made you grow up and mature. And it's almost like you're glowing from the inside out. And people are noticing. They're noticing the calmness and the sereneness in you. Now, that's your horoscope. Let's go to your cards, shall we? These are clarifying cards. Let me just do a quick shuffle. I have shuffled them. I shuffle them after each reading as well, but this is for Aries. These are clarifying cards for Aries for December the 10th through December the 16th. What wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries for this week, this coming week? Okay, let's clarify. Okay, let's clarify. For Aries, let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. There it is. Oof. Okay, oh, okay. Very good. Now let's clarify. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yes, and let's clarify. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Aries. The first card out for you is the King of Cups. This is, it's so funny because look, he's got Saturn up there. Which means he's restricting his emotions. And it's important to feel your emotions, but it is also important sometimes to restrict them when they're too big. And with Sagittarius in play, it's like emotions can become big. Everything can become big, right? Bigger, more expansive, because, you know, Sagittarius is the explorer. It's going out. It's long distance. It's bigger. You know, Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So this is saying it is important to feel your feelings, but not to let them don't get carried away with them, Aries. And you've got two, it's interesting, you've got two cards clarifying it. You've got the Five of Earth, which is deprivation, right? So there's some part of you that's feeling deprived, either deprived of love, and that's what I'm getting. I feel that you feel deprived. Some of you feel deprived of love. You're feeling like you'll never fall in love. There's no one out there for you. You've been through it with your significant others in the past, or some of you are going through it now, and you're just feeling like you can't attain that love. Now, what's interesting is you've got the Ace of Earth right next to it, which are new beginnings, right? So this is saying, look, come out of this energy, the lack thereof. This is the deprivation, that feeling of being deprived. The more you focus on that, the more it will expand, particularly at this time. The King of Cups is saying, restrict this feeling. Don't go with this feeling. Don't manifest this. This is sometimes feeling like you don't have enough money, you don't have enough love, you don't have enough whatever it is, enough respect, you're focusing on what you don't have, right? And what you can't attain right now. So this is saying the opportunity is there. You can have, this is a new beginnings, but you have to let go of this energy. Right? The only way to let go of this energy is gratitude. Like when you're grateful for little things, you start with little things and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And before you know it, you're just grateful to be alive and breathing and everything. Your home and your life looks half full, right? The cup half full. I don't mean half full as in you need to fill it up. If you have a cup halfway filled, you can either be the kind of person that says, oh God, it's only halfway full. It's half empty. It's half empty. And another person can say, oh, it's half full, right? There's a difference in that energy, the half full to the half empty. This is the half empty. The Five of Earth is the half empty. You want to become the half full person, right? Your glass is half full. So you really have to look around and be grateful for what you have. Start with little things because it doesn't happen overnight. But when you start, it's a practice. It's a practice that you can, could be a spiritual practice for you because look, you've got to start looking around because your hard work is starting to pay off, whether you're noticing it or not. Now, the Ace of Earth is like seeing the sprouts come up in spring, right? Wow. wow, that's really coming to fruition. If you're here looking at what you don't have, you're not going to see this, right? And this is really about, being optimistic. So you've got to have an optimistic future. You've got to feel that. This is the new moon, right, on the 7th. And I'm recording this on the 7th. I'm determined to get these videos out on time this week. So I'm recording those that have had the most views right now. So you'll come out first. Now, this is definitely... It's real. Look, thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. You've really got to come out of that 5 of Earth energy. And look, the next card you have is the 2 of Cups. Now, this is kind of the Lover's card, right? This is known as the Lover's card. Look, you have those two. They're reflecting. They're seeing each other in each other. And this is what you're being asked to do. It's not necessarily a love coming in, but this is about you looking at seeing yourself in everybody else. This is reminding you of the oneness in the universe. We have Neptune at play, and Neptune is in its positive. It's about oneness. It's about the ocean of us all being one, right? And when we see ourselves in everyone else, how can we be unkind to anyone, right? We can't be unkind to people when we're seeing ourselves in them. So it's important not to separate ourselves. And look, you've got the Hanged Man. So think of this as compromise. Every time you interact with someone, imagine you being in the you being inside that person that you're interacting with. You'll treat them differently. You'll be able to, if you want love, you treat them with love. And the Hanged Man is about seeing something from a different perspective. This is also about expansion. So I feel that you really have to kind of step back. He's like hanging and he's got kind of in a yoga pose and he's cocked his head to one side and he's looking at a situation from a different angle, from a different point of view. And that's what you're being asked to do. Step back and look at the situation from a different perspective. Now, the next card, you've got 2 cards in this. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is a beautiful new opportunity. This is like the spark that started a beautiful flame. And so you've got the passion and you've got the emotion. This is the moon, right? The moon is being connected. And underneath that, you've got the 7 of Water. Look, I'm getting goosebumps here. You have amazing opportunities this week. You have so many options. So you need to really kind of pay attention. Get connected to spirit. This is like connected to everyone. This is emotionally connected to, look, when you're in creation, right? When you're creating something, you are channeling a higher energy. I am feeling that for you as I'm saying this. It's so powerful. So connect with your creative energy, because this is what's going to really propel you forward. I'm really getting that. And it's also going to really give you amazing opportunities. Like so many, you won't know which to choose. The moon is intuition. So you really, if you tap into the intuition, if you tap into your nurturing, look, I on another note, well, it's really the same note, but it's just a different point, right? When you go inside and you connect with source energy, I'm itching because source is here. When you go inside and you connect with source energy, all the love and everything you need is there. It's a love that nothing on the outside can compare. So when you connect within, you feel filled, you feel enough. You can't see your glass as half empty. When you connect with source energy, you come out and you'll be this passionate, burning flame that you can kind of attack anything, and you'll see all the opportunities really clearly. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys, and I love that you always give me feedback and lots of comments. I love that. And so please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.